This is an M249 Gator Mesh factory new, worth about 11 cents on the Steam market. If you first saw this, you may think that it's just a crappy skin with some alright nip stickers on it, but if you look at the float, you'll see that this skin is very special. Not only is this the #1 lowest float Gator Mesh, it's also the #1 lowest float skin in the entire game for all skins. Well, apart from the No Star Karambit that doesn't even have a float value, and with 9 zeros, it has more zeros than any other skin. And today I'm gonna be examining if it's possible to beat this #1 skin using trade-ups. This video was made possible by SkinsMonkey. SkinsMonkey is an instant trading site, and trading your skins to different ones is as simple as selecting the skins you want to get rid of, selecting the skins you want, and hitting trade. If you don't quite have enough funds, you can top up your balance with a 35% deposit bonus with my code TECHSAVVY. Additionally, if you're a first-time user, you get a free $5 to use in your first trade. They also don't charge any overpay for good floats, so if you need trade-up inputs, SkinsMonkey is a great place to get them. And not only that, but they're always running multiple giveaways, so even if you don't have any skins to trade, there's something here for you to check out. SkinsMonkey is the only reason I'm able to do such crazy videos as this one, so if you want to support the channel, or if you just want to claim your free $5, go check them out, link in the description. You may just think that you can slap the M249 Gator Mesh into a trade-up with 9 low float fillers, but the thing is, the Gator Mesh itself is a filler, and it's the lowest float skin in the world. There are no other lower float fillers that you could use. But there's still hope, because the M249 Gator Mesh is from the Safe House collection. This means that it directly trades up to the SSG08 Acid Fade, which happens to have the best float range for low float trade-ups out of any skin in CS2. What I mean by that is if you design a bunch of trade-ups with the same average float for every single skin in CS2, the lowest float possible outcome is the SSG Acid Fade. This is because its float range goes from 0 to 0.03, meaning that the float of the scout that you get from a trade-up is gonna be 0.03 times the average float of the trade-up, and this is great because this allows us to significantly decrease the float of the potential outcome. So next, you may have the idea to just take the 10 lowest float skins on the database and put them in a trade-up. But there's a massive issue with that. To put it simply, the game just does not allow you to put them in a trade-up. There's industrial grades, there's mil specs, there's even a stat track skin in there, and you can't mix rarities or stat tracks in trade-ups. So let's narrow down our search on the database to only industrial grade items, which does include the M249 Gator Mesh. So here are the 10 items, and apart from the M249 Gator Mesh, which is in a private inventory, all 9 other skins are in public inventories, visible, and they definitely do exist. The M249 Gator Mesh also definitely exists. If I remember correctly, the last exchange of the Gator Mesh was for a Katowice at 2014 capsule, and if I'm not mistaken, that was around $30,000 at the time. Trust me, no one's gonna let a $30,000 watermelon just rot. But anyway, if we put them in a trade-up, this is what we get. And the floats are so incredibly low that TradeUpSpy has to use the scientific notation to display the numbers. And basically, the way this works is you see the number at the very end, you subtract 1, and that's the amount of zeros that you have. So let's take a look at this Acid Fade. It's 4.68 E minus 10, so it has 9 zeros. So the float is 9 zeros, 468. If you're enjoying the video, smash the like button, because if this video gets 500 likes, I will give away this low float field tested M4A4 Emperor. All you have to do to potentially win it is subscribe to the channel, like the video, join my Discord server, and once this video hits 500 likes within the first week, I will launch the giveaway in the Discord. So best of luck, and now back to the video. Now that already gives us the answer. Yes, it is possible to beat the M249 Gator Mesh. The Acid Fade would be a lower float, but what if I told you that we can go even lower? So I put these contracts together from the 30 lowest float consumer grade skins registered on CS Float, and if you have godly luck and hit the lowest float skin, the Mac 10 Silver from all 3, then replace the last 3 skins in the industrial grade trade up, which by the way were a lot higher than anything else in there, then the Acid Fade you would craft would have a float of 9 zeros and a 1. And this is the lowest float trade up that is theoretically possible, but the second consumer grade trade up actually hides a little secret. Notice this PP Bison? That is not a facility sketch from the Nuke collection. That is a bamboo print from the Rising Sun collection. So assuming you miraculously hit the 2.33% for the Desert Eagle Midnight Storm, it would theoretically be possible to then use it to craft an 8-0 Galil Aqua Terrace or Mag 7 Counter Terrace. Now, although these trade-offs are theoretically possible, it is safe to say that no one's ever going to attempt any of these. Not only is the M249 alone worth roughly $30,000, the other skins are also tens of thousands of dollars, and that's only if you manage to convince their owners to actually sell it to you. I can pretty much guarantee that multiple of these collectors who own these items that I considered putting in a trade up today are not gonna sell them to you for any price. Also, I didn't even check the consumer grade skins to make sure that they still exist, so some of those might not exist anymore. So is it possible to beat the M249 Gator Mesh and trade up to a new #1 lowest float skin in the world for all skins? Yes, but it's probably not going to happen. That's pretty much it for this video. If you guys enjoyed it, please remember to hit the like button, because if we hit 500 likes within a week, I'll give away this M4 Emperor. And if you'd like to see actual #1 trade-offs being attempted, then check out this video next, where I attempted to craft the #1 float Rising Sun Restricteds.